Ingredients are a whole onion that we already cut.
Half. Other half.
For the Béchamel sauce, we need to make a white roux, so you have 8 ounces. Yeah, 8 ounces of flour and 8 ounces of butter, and then that's gonna eventually go in here. I'm just gonna put those off to the side.
Okay, Rachel Ray.
At least I scraped the bowl.
Oh.
So we need bay leaf from your local Jewel-Osco for $2.92. And then you need milk, 1 pint of milk. So I'm gonna put that in our
Which was
saucepan.
the equivalent of how many ounces? Because
16 ounces.
um,
I'm gonna put that in here. So then it's just out of the way. Make sure it drips.
get it all.
At the room, please.
Oh my god!
Put that in the sink.
Rinse. Pat dry. Hang up so you don't get yelled at.
So you need Landshut. It's from Germany. Any white wine, just white wine. 3, so this is for the Alfredo, sorry. White wine. You need 3 ounces of it that we measured.
It looks like the olive oil.
You need 1 teaspoon of olive oil. So the recipe calls,
All the garlic.
the recipe calls for shallots, for 2 teaspoons minced shallots, but we didn't get those, so we're just gonna add more garlic, and it doesn't hurt to add more garlic because garlic is good. The original recipe is 2 teaspoons minced, so we're just gonna make that 4 because we're doing the minced shallots as garlic.
What are shallots?
Shallots is kind of like an onion.
Oh, okay.
It's purple. It's like they're shaped like this. I don't know. They're weird shapes. Just go search it after you watch the video.
Okay.
You need 1 tablespoon of parsley minced. I don't have the cheese out yet, but you need 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. That's still in the fridge. Over there. And then salt and pepper to taste. TT. Don't forget $2.99. And then after you make the Béchamel sauce, you'll put all of that into with the Alfredo sauce, and that's how you make that.
How to cut an onion.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta give me directions.
So you gotta cut the stem. Well, this isn't the stem part. That's the root part. So keep that part intact. And then you're gonna want to peel it. Maybe. If your onion lets you.
Maybe just do a little fast forward through this part.
You can cut.
No, I'm recording the whole thing. How's that? Ew.
Don't worry about how the onion looks like that. Oh my god. Onions are pain in the butt. Seriously.
Ew, why does it look like that? Can I still use this onion?
Yes. Take your paring knife and just slice it so you can get underneath. You may have to use your knife to kind of peel it.
Oops, I wasn't showing any. It was too low. I'm not a good cameraman.
See, it looks fine now. I hate onions. And they probably hate me too. They look nice.
Are you crying yet?
No, because I haven't cut it. The trick is to cut onions fast to not cry. Thanks to my chef for telling me.
Which chef?
Chef Thompson. Last layer.
There are many layers to an onion. I don't know where I was going with that.
All right. Now clean up the scraps.
What if I want to wait till I'm done cutting to clean up?
Well, you clean as you go.
Why?
Because then it's not in your way. And this part, it just fell. This part can get on your onion and it's a pain in the butt to get off. And off the floor sometimes. Oh my god.
Oh, featuring. What are those?
They are my chef shoes.
Oh!
Make sure you wash your hands.
Wash your hands after cutting the onion, or peeling, sorry.
And putting stuff in the garbage.
What's a good way? How do we wash your hands? How do you wash your hands in the COVID-19 outbreak?
With hot, soapy water.
And then?
You dry them. So, here's your peeled onion. Make sure you keep the root. Don't cut the root, like Dad. Calling him out.
Damn, okay.
So, you're going to cut the root in half.
Did you just say not to cut it?
Not like off, like that.
Okay. Was there a technique to the way you just held your fingers?
Yeah, the bear claw. Goes like this.
Go away.
Okay. And both halves have onion. Sometimes they'll
Both
be...
halves of the onion have onion. Yes.
Both halves of the onion have the root. And sometimes it'll be a little bit bigger, but that's fine.
He's messing with her lighting. Yeah, she said, I got you a cutting board versus the cutting board she's working on.
Okay.
So, what are you going to do now?
You gotta cut it in half again. So now you have it like this. And then you just I'm gonna not use that layer. That's okay. His intelligence. I'm just gonna take like that big of a piece. Can make a couple.
Are we cutting up the whole onion?
This onion, yeah.
That half? Or my half? Or what do you mean?
You can cut up your half. I'm just showing you that.
Okay.
His intelligence? Okay. Tic-tac.
Tic-tac!
Make sure you get these guys off. I don't know what they're really called. Skin, maybe?
The string of the onion. Ew.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Well, you gotta show me how to cut it.
That's how you're doing it.
So that whole thing is gonna go in the what are we making?
Béchamel sauce.
That whole piece is gonna go in the
Yes.
Jeez Louise, okay. Am I holding it correctly?
Yeah. Just make sure you have your thumb on the blade
And my finger?
and your finger.
Doesn't feel right, okay.
Well, you're not used to it.
So, in half, and I go like this.
Yeah.
With the little bear claw.
Yay.
And then I just peel the outer layer
Yeah.
without cracking, like you did.
Don't use this layer though.
Oh, but what the heck?
Use one more.
and then
Same for that one.
apparently the outer layer is not good. Sorry, bud. I'm just saying, when I cook onions, I use like the whole thing, but whatever. Okay, so here's my 4 pieces.
That's strong.
Let me smell. Oh no, it smells good.
What is it? Bailey's from Jewel for $2.92. One.
A 1.
Strong.
A 2. Oh, that's
Just
okay.
do 2. Whole cloves.
But how many are we using?
1, but we're gonna do 2.
Oh my god, we're modifying the recipe.
Well, I gotta make sure you know how to do it too. Ah!
Mine's clean, I haven't used it yet.
But it's not good.
Oh, for this purpose. Oh my god. I think you can peel it off now. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Now that I sawed it off.
Chainsaw. Maddie misses her chainsaw.
Can't grab it. That's not big enough. Need a big one.
Those look funny.
You look funny.
Okay.
That's better.
That's blurry.
Okay.
Okay, what are we doing now?
So we're gonna take our onion
Okay.
part that we. That was weird.
The hair of the onion.
We're gonna take our bay leaf.
Oh, it's like it's in bed.
It's okay if it cracks. And we're just gonna take the clove.
Oh, is it okay if it cracks? I gotta see what you're doing.
And stab it through.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a different bay leaf though,
Stabby stab.
because it's not working right. There.
Stabby stab. Okay.
Now, I'm gonna just grab my P92 Baileys from Jewel. Another one, I cracked it. That's a folded one. Too tiny. You can also use bay leaves to make a sachet, which we don't need in this recipe, but a sachet is with cloth, like a cheesecloth. It's like a, I don't really know how to describe it. Chef, how do you describe it? It's basically just a cloth that you put parsley, thyme, bay leaf, and peppercorn in, and tie it with butcher's twine, and you put it in your soups, and it adds flavor.
Okay, this is a dumb question. Is it actually cloth?
Kind of. It's like a thin cloth.
Is it an edible cloth?
No!
Okay! I'm
You
making
have to
sure.
throw it out.
Okay, I'm making sure. Can you eat the butcher's toy?
Ew. No. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay, we'll just keep it going.
Do you want to use one of yours? Your onions? Doesn't matter.
I'll go on my tiny little cutting board I was given. And it's okay if it cracks?
Just a little bit, yeah. Just enough to get it in the spot.
Go to sleep.
Die.
Die, bitch. Okay, so like that?
Yep.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it over here so we don't forget about it. So you can go sleep together.
Good night. Kind of high, like medium high, a little bit higher, just to warm up. And I'm gonna put the butter in. Oh, come on. And melt. I gotta let that melt. I'm just gonna melt the butter. There's paper!
Oh.
Abby!
I thought I got it all. Fuck.
You see any more?
I don't think so.
That's just.
Wait, are you sure that that might be paper? That's paper.
You're fired. You're fired.
Duh.
Chef, if you're watching this is not my fault.
Yeah, she didn't do the play. She cut it, but I peeled the paper off.
Add the flour slowly.
That wasn't very slow.
And just mix. So this is a white roux. Make sure you get all the flour in there. You want to constantly stir so it doesn't burn. You could take a second to like not stir, but don't be long. Don't go run across the kitchen like I did. But I did it fine. So I ran. I literally ran. And I was like yelling at everyone. I was like, move! So chef, if you're watching that, you probably remember that. Hopefully you do. Because that was pretty funny. So we're just going to let that sit for a second. And then we're going to put...
I thought you said not to let it go while it's... Oh. Never mind.
The onions in there. And if they fall apart during the process, it's fine.
Now they're taking a bath. Stop. It looks like a face. Angry face.
I'm going to put this on low. Because we got to make sure the roux is done before. Just to get that kind of warm.
They're drowning.
This process normally takes like 5 to 7 minutes.
What's our end goal with this? What is it supposed to look like? How do I know when it's done?
Picture will be added. It's supposed to, so it's like a blonde. Hold on. I'm coming to the light. So it's probably just a little bit longer.
Okay.
And it's supposed to kind of look like, feel like oatmeal. Burn yourself. In my notes, it's 5 to 7 minutes. And
You don't have your stuff on. I just realized you don't have your stuff on.
That's you.
One of those.
It should smell like yeasty bread, and it should feel like / look like oatmeal. Do you smell any yeasty bread?
No, I smell the onion. The drowning onion. Corona. I don't have Corona. I promise.
It's flying all over the place. Oh, that was satisfying. Looks like mashed potatoes. Oh, and if you burn it, you'll have to start all over. And it really sucks because this could be a 3-stage process. There's white roux, which what we're making, a blonde roux, and then brown roux. And once it just goes longer and longer, and if you get to the brown roux and you burn it, you gotta start all the way over. And it sucks. It never happened to me, but I've seen people. Sizzle, sizzle. Stir, stir, stir. Sorry, chef, I'm calling you out. I promise I don't do that all the time. I don't. Okay. So now I'm going to turn that off really quick so it doesn't splat up at me. Come on the other side. Switch. We're gonna let this cool off for a second. We're just gonna let that cool. Move it to the side. We're gonna let that cool while we start mincing.
Make sure you have enough spoon rests for everything.